How's it going, guys? Entertain House here. This will be my first NRL recap video. Now, I'll do these videos weekly like I'll try to with my vlog kind of thing. So let's get into round 11 of the NRL. So for the first match this week, we had West Tigers against Penrith Panthers. Now, my tip for this one was actually the West Tigers, but they were absolutely dominated by the Penrith Panthers, 16 points to 2. Didn't even get a try in. Just that penalty goal very close to the start of the game. They played really good though defensively, but it wasn't enough to stop Penrith, and congratulations to Penrith on their win, keeping that second spot on the ladder. It was a good game to watch this one, and I enjoyed it. So for the second match of the NRL, I actually went to this one. We had the Parramatta Eels take on New Zealand Warriors. Now, thank you for the views on that, guys. I didn't expect a couple thousand. I think it's like 9,000 last time I checked, and I was like, holy shit. But this was also a really good game. First half, we didn't play well. I go for the Eels if you didn't know that. So Eels didn't play well. I know we're having a shocking season. New Zealand Warriors, congrats on the win. Some of the tries that we scored from Clint Gutherson and Manu Mahu were really cool. And I do commend Dave Fusatua, I think that's his name, for scoring that great try for New Zealand. So the score for this one was 14-24. So the third match was the Sydney Roosters versus the Broncos. Now, I actually tipped the Roosters for this one, and I was pretty shocked with the way it all turned out. 22-28, very close game. I was driving back from the game, Eels and Warriors, back home, and I was listening to it in the car, and I couldn't believe, my friend was also playing it through his phone, I couldn't believe the way this match was going, and I got towards the last 10 minutes, and that try saver from Brisbane was just great to watch. So 22-28 that match, and I got that tip wrong as well. Saturday footy kicked off with the Gold Coast Titans taking on the Knights. Now, I tipped the Titans for this, I don't know why, and I got it right. They even chucked in a cheeky field goal, even though they were winning by 6 points. And the Knights and Titans both played really well. So the final score for this one, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting it right now. I've gone blank. Sorry about that. But I know that the Titans won, and I got that. I think that was my first tip of the week, actually. Yeah, it was. The second game of Saturday footy was absolutely insane. So the South Sydney Rabbitohs took on North Queensland Cowboys, and the Cowboys were winning 18-all, and then the Cowboys kicked a field goal with about 3-4 minutes to go, and it was 18-19. Cowboys had won. I got that tip wrong. All of a sudden, South Sydney were given a penalty from about 15 metres out and decided to take the 2 points, leading them to a 1-point win. That game was actually absolutely phenomenal, and I really enjoyed watching that one. I think it's probably the best of the week for me. So the third and final game of Saturday footy was absolutely shocking. I bet no one saw this coming. Melbourne Storm were defeated by Manly 24-4. They didn't even get a bloody try in. It was both 2 penalty kicks to Melbourne, and they didn't play their heart out. I also had some money on Josh Addo-Carr to score 2 tries. And of course, with 10 minutes to go, he gets sin bin. That was appalling. I think they made a lot of wrong calls with that match, and Melbourne had every right to protest. There was some protesting after. But Manly did play well, and they did put an effort in, and you could see that on the field. So 24-4 Manly. So I tipped the Dragons, and I got that one as well. That was another tip that I got. So this led me to 3 points. So the Dragons actually won by 7 points. They were winning by 6 against Canberra Raiders with 18-18 until about the 72nd minute. Then they scored a try. But Gareth Widdop topped it all off by getting that field goal just in case Canberra scored. As we know, that their track record is always a close game. So the Dragons beat the Canberra Raiders 25-18 in that one. And last but not least, the Sharks and the Bulldogs. Now, I tipped the Sharks for this one, but I got to say the Bulldogs put a bloody good effort into this game, and I think Bulldogs may take out a win next week against Tigers. So this score was 16-22, Cronulla's way. Valentine Holmes, just some brilliant players for the Sharks, and congrats to them because they've now had 6 wins in a row. And they played exceptional. The Bulldogs played well defensively as much as they could, but it wasn't enough, and I knew the outcome for this was going to be the Sharks. A lot of my friends picked the Bulldogs for this one, but I knew that they had it. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the NRL this week. I thought there were some intense games. That Rabbits and Cowboys is probably the match of the week for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week.